It's safe to say that the fans were pretty infuriated when they didn't get to take a look at older Van during the first season of Yellowjackets, but it looks like their wishes are finally being answered in the upcoming season of the show. Apart from the existing older characters, we're also getting an older Van. There's a lot of anticipation surrounding Lauren Ambrose's upcoming role as the adult version of fan favorite Vanessa Van Palmer, as the launch date of Yellowjackets' second season approaches. In a recent interview with Entertainment Tonight, Ambrose addressed the information that viewers, including the younger version of Van, Liv Hewson, thought she would be the ideal casting choice and addition to the series.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
Jessica Roberts, Star Ledger.
She claimed she was unaware that her name appeared at the top of any official or fan-made lists. "I can clearly recall having the thought, well, hey, can I be on this show or what?" while watching the program, said Ambrose. She claimed that in order to combine their versions of Van, she has also been collaborating with Hewson. It's a process that's currently in motion. Furthermore, Liv developed a lovely character who wasn't even necessarily intended to last.
What if I told you the others were?
Then I would say that you're lying.
And now that Liv has given such a great, lovely performance, I get to participate in it as well. She said, "I can't wait to see her portray Van. She was one of my favorites from the younger lot of the show. Now that this casting has been made public, the fans are pretty excited about the second season." But before the story moves forward, let's throw it back to the events of the first season. Season 1 was absolutely brutal. Why? Because the great high school soccer team from New Jersey, the Yellowjackets, split up after their plane crashed and became stranded in the Canadian wilderness. The team members who managed to live used strategies they had never imagined being necessary. Along with flashbacks, Yellowjackets also included occasional cutaways to the adult versions of the characters, showing how they're still dealing with the fallout from what happened all those years ago. More of the same is what we anticipate Season 2 to provide.
If she plays like she did at States.
Don't worry. That's not gonna happen.
And it will be intriguing to see what Ambrose adds to the role of Van, aside from Christina Ricci, who portrays Misty Quigley in adulthood. Revealing that the second season will be even crazier than the first, not much is known about it. For its plot and cast performances, the show has received praise from both fans and critics. Yellowjackets, a TV series created by Ashley Lyle and Bart Nickerson, has been picked up for a third season, before the start of the second season. And has received 7 Emmy nominations. The show has had its fair share of unbelievable plot twists and storylines, but the fans still can't forget how crazy things really got.
What can I do to help? Want a shot of tequila? Want a quickie in the bathroom?
The squad decides to throw themselves a party to let free and have fun, because they'll have missed their own homecoming festivities in the appropriately named Episode 9, Doom Coming. Their beverages were spiked with shrooms during the Doom Coming, and everyone but Jackie starts to lose their minds. The rest of the squad begins acting like wolves after discovering Jackie and Travis making out in the woods. Travis is attacked by each of them, who strip him of his clothes, kiss him, and then bite him. They mistake Travis for a deer while under the influence of drugs and capture him to kill for food. Natalie yells at Shauna to stop as she's ready to slit Travis's throat. All the females appear to be awake and aware of what's happening at this point, but Lottie is still laughing maniacally and acting insane. Lottie is truly crazy. My other favorite moment also involves her.
Excuse me, Coach Scott. Shouldn't we say a prayer first?
It's just a scrimmage, Laura Lee.
An entire bear is killed by Lottie during the season finale. A bear approaches the lodge while Misty has already drugged the rest of the team. Lottie approaches the bear unafraid. It falls at her side, and then she stabs it to death. We witness Lottie kneeling before a tree trunk at the conclusion of the episode, offering the bear heart and pleading to let darkness run free. Ben and Misty are standing behind her, giving us the impression that the cult has already begun.
Fuck out of the way! We need an ambulance. There's a phone in Bill's office.
You mean Coach Martinez?
Bryce, yes, go! Now!
One thing that the fans don't need any proof of is that Lottie is absolutely bonkers, and she's definitely the Antler Queen, but I guess we'll only know that for sure when the show comes back. Speaking of which, when is Season 2 premiering? On March 26, 2022.
Is Mrs. Mendez gonna let you retake the trig test?
Yeah, probably.
Is there any way...
The following new episode of the Emmy-nominated series will therefore be released in only little over a month. Ashley Lyle, the show's co-creator and creator, has stated that filming would end in February 2023. Season 2 filming already started in August 2022 with production.
You know, Randy's gonna be at the party tonight.
Okay.
Season 2 will also be only accessible via Showtime streaming service. Similar to Season 1, various streaming services, including Paramount Plus and the previously mentioned Showtime, provide Yellowjackets Season 1 for viewing. On top of that, Season 1 is selling on Amazon Video, iTunes, and Google Play Movies for any potential fans who don't have access to other streaming services. A large range of options is appropriate for a program as popular as Yellowjackets. On December 7th, 2022. A very brief 15-second teaser for Yellowjackets Season 2 was made available. The trailer offers very little info and doesn't even include any images from the eagerly anticipated upcoming season. Recently, a second teaser trailer with a little more information was revealed. There are so many questions that we need answers to.
You have more fight in you than anyone I've ever known. I'm inspired by your determination.
So, what can we expect from the upcoming season story-wise? There were many twists in the ending, but the one involving Lottie's fate is still shocking masses of fans to this day. With the show attracting such high viewing numbers, writers will be desperate to soothe the hunger of thousands of fans who are hungry for answers. It's hoped that some of the many questions posed in the finale will be addressed in the upcoming season. Who is lying lifeless in the pit? What does the sign represent? What will happen to Shauna's child? Even though it would be frustrating, it's possible that not all of these questions will be resolved in the upcoming season. Yellowjackets fans might think this is bad news, but it's actually very exciting because there are rumors there will be a whopping 5 seasons of the show, giving us plenty of time to solve all these intriguing puzzles. Man, I really hope we get all the needed answers. I can't keep waiting for the other seasons to answer them. Hopefully they have other plans for those seasons. I love the character arcs that have been built in this show, and I take them very seriously. And speaking of the characters, let's take a look at the cast for Season 2. Walter will be portrayed in the forthcoming season by the great Elijah Wood, according to official casting information. Additionally, Simone Kessel and Lauren Ambrose joined the cast as adult Lottie and Van, respectively. Jason Ritter and Nua Jazizman are additional Season 2 cast members. Nicole Maines, Francois Arnaud, and Nia Sandaya have all recently been cast in recurring roles on the show for the upcoming season. Maines portrays a brand new character named Lisa, who in the present-day chronology is allegedly a friend of Lottie's. Arnaud will take on the role of Paul, a New York-based writer that Coach Scott is secretly seeing. Akila, a role Kia King played in the first season, is being played by Nia Sandaya. And with all this, Season 2 is bound to be pretty exciting. But are you happy with the casting of adult Van? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.